during this crazy time with so much uncertainty, there are a lot of us out there that are using our old addictions, our disordered relationships with ourselves and with our bodies. Those are coming out because usually during times of crisis, uncertainty, and anxiety, those parts of ourselves like to come in and be the bullies. So I'm slowing down this week a bit to try and notice what are these thoughts that I'm having about my body, about how I relate to myself, and if I can slow down, is it possible to go just a level deeper to understand what's really going on with me here? Now, this is not a video, I promise, not a video where I'm going to teach you how to manage what you eat and how you eat it. It's not going to be like that. There's no mantra that you should be saying when you open up your cupboard. This is not about, oh, well, now I can't eat the food because Sadie wants me to think about it before I eat it. Not at all, okay? This is not some kind of trick. This is really an honest discussion about what's going on with our bodies, what's going on with our image, and how we relate to ourselves right now. So I'm noticing that I'm spending a lot of time thinking about my body. I'm spending more time making quick trips to the fridge and to the pantry. I'm spending more time probably just with thoughts about my body, how I'm feeling. Oh, I'm feeling sore. So they could be thoughts like that, but they have also been some obsessive thoughts. You know, I feel gross, I feel this. So first thing I really wanted to think about is, all right, I'm aware that I'm thinking about this quite a bit, is what it is. What are those thoughts like? So I'm gonna take a second here and just come up with, if I can really think about it, what are those 2 or 3 thoughts that are really floating around in my mind? So, okay, so if I'm being perfectly honest here, if it really came down to it, these are the 3 thoughts that I think I'm probably thinking on repeat. So one thought is just eat that. Just eat that. Like, girl, just eat it, right? So sometimes that voice shows up as like, just eat it, you deserve it, go for it, just eat it. And sometimes the voice is like, just eat it already. Like, if you keep fighting with yourself, I'm gonna kill you, just eat it. So that's the just eat it. She's really chill, she's fun at the party. And then, another thought I'm having is like, are other people judging me? So especially when I'm teaching classes, I'll just have this kind of like, it's like, I'm not even judging myself. And then I'm just like, wait, but what do other people think of me? Should I be covering up more? Is my body like looking okay on display? Am I smiling enough? So, you know, do people think I'm weird? So just, are other people judging me? And then the third thought is, I feel gross. I feel gross, which is not a feeling, but it's just this idea of like, don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. It's not feeling so good. So, all right, how can we go a level deeper? So now I've got these 3 thoughts that I'm pretty sure I'm basically cycling through these all the time, especially right now with this heightened state of anxiety. Now, how can I go a level deeper? So let's start with just eat it. So I'm gonna brainstorm here for the next minute or 2. I'm gonna brainstorm what's behind this attitude of like, just eat it, girl, just eat it. So give me a sec. Okay, so what is the unmet need? What are the things that when I'm saying to myself, like, just eat it, come on, girl, just eat it. What's really that part of me? What is she really trying to say? So here's what I came up with. The just eat it voice is saying, you know what she's saying? She wants to go on a vacation. That's what I just realized. She wants to go on a vacation. She's saying, hi, I would just like to rest. I need a break. So she's using food as this way to indulge, to like, okay, you gotta keep working. You can't slow down for a minute, but if you stuff your face with this, 15 Oreos, then that's a break, right? So the part of me that says, you gotta outwork everyone. You have to be the smartest bitch in the room. You have to keep going. If you don't work hard, you're a loser. You have so much privilege. What the hell's wrong with you? How can you not be seizing this opportunity? The part of me that says, just eat that, is actually the wise part that's saying, just be kind to yourself. She's like, just chill. But she doesn't really know how to do that. So it just shows up as like, chocolate? So yeah, so the unmet need I just want to break is I need to put up my feet and be nice to myself and take care of myself. All right, we solved that problem. Second voice floating around is this idea, are other people judging me? So I'm gonna explore that one. Let's see. All right, so this one is, are other people judging me? Ooh, I don't know if you can read it. So are other people judging me? For me, right, this is like I post a photo online or I'm on Zoom and I'm like, you know, I don't even really care how I look, but I'm almost seeing it from someone else's perspective. Like, is my appearance offensive somehow? So this is the part of me, so when I was little, a lot of stuff happened in my family that was sort of behind closed doors, but I knew that something was happening. So this is the part of me that's like terrified that there's disaster around the corner. The part of me that asks, are other people judging me, is the part that's worried, like, do I have something in my teeth and no one's telling me? Because for me, that's the part of me that's worried, uh-oh, all these people know something that I don't know, and that's gonna be dangerous. There's danger around the corner. So that's a pretty deep part of are they judging me for me? And then, the other part is I want to be a good girl. And in our society, especially for women, this idea that how we look and like literally the space we're taking up for other people. So like, is my look somehow offensive? Like, am I being pretty enough? Am I being kind enough? Like all of that, I think because I was socialized in this culture, it's just this part of me that believes the bullshit, basically, that believes, oh, okay, how other people are judging me or viewing me is more important than how I'm viewing myself. So that's how that voice shows up too. All right, final voice. Let's unpack this final one. Woo! I'm sweating here, guys. You got me sweating. Okay, so this one is the last one. I feel gross. Poor Sadie. I hate when I feel this way, but it happens to all of us. So let's go. Let's journal. And maybe for you, yours is, I feel fat, I feel this, I feel slouchy, I feel ugly, mine is, I feel gross. That's the one that comes up for me, or at least is coming up for me right now. So let's journal here. Okay, so I feel gross. I feel gross. I feel gross. For me, I realized is really just about believing that I'm deserving. It's like, I'm not deserving of pleasure, right? So that's where the thought comes from, is like, I'm not deserving. I don't even want to be in my body. I don't want pleasure. I'm just grossing myself out, basically. I'm rejecting myself. I'm sad. You know, it's this belief that maybe I have some unmet need, that I didn't get something that I needed when I was a kid. I didn't get the kind of love. I didn't get that kind of affection, maybe. So that's that part of me, that kid part of me, that's coming out and just saying, oh, you're not good. You can't be good. You're alone. So that's the part of me that I guess I beat myself up because I'd rather reject myself before someone can reject me. That must be what it is. I feel gross. So, all right, so that was a lot for our Wednesday here. I'm hoping that this video is inspiring in some way for us to just go one level deeper. Go one level deeper. It doesn't mean, again, that you have to change your behavior at all. But first, we're just gonna start with this awareness, this understanding of, okay, my thoughts around food and my body and myself and exercise, how is that actually relating to some deeper unmet need or some deeper desire that we have, some deeper view of ourselves that we have? How does that relate to things that happened to us in childhood, internalized social pressures? Because once we're able to sort of put these voices into buckets in our head and give it a little interview like I just did, say, hey, that part of you that feels gross, can you tell me about that? Once we can befriend that part a little bit, understand it just neutrally without pushing it away, it starts not to have so much power over us. Having said that, I am, of course, not a specialist in any of this, but I do know some people who are. So I am dropping you recommendations. You'll check it out at the bottom of this video if you're interested in learning about anti-diet culture, if you're interested in about fat phobia, which is a really big issue in our culture, or intuitive eating. I'm gonna drop you some links so you can check out more on this topic. Write to me, tell me, how's it going with you? How are you experienced during this crazy time of coronavirus, this feeling of body image, this understanding of your value and how you relate to yourself? How has that changed? How has that evolved during this time?
Mwah, sending you kisses.